was calling him, his time is coming soon. Now that nigga dead. Shot him with that lead. Now that nigga limp, looking like a silk. Put that nigga in the motherfucking dirt. Put his face on the motherfucking t-shirt. Sold up on my site. Now that nigga murks.
Yo, what's good, guys? It's your boy. Before I get started, I want to thank you guys because we finally reached 4K subs. What? We started 2024 off right. Let's go. Going crazy. But listen, the next goal is 10K. We're going to get there. We're going to do an addition to the recreation series. Today, we're going to be talking about Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah, right.
I thought this would be passed down from generation to generation. This was that it. Back on topic. If you're new to the channel, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a rundown of the show and basically deconstruct. And I also like to recreate them into skits. I wish I had fairy godparents. My life is the worst. Thanks to this motherfucker. Whoa! My bad, guys. I had to move real quick. But anyway, back to what I was saying. The main character of the show is Timmy Turner. See, in the Fairly Odd Parents world, you only receive fairies if your life sucks. If you're close to the edge, you're ready to end it all. Nigga, I need fairies at this point. But Timmy receives fairies because his life is extremely depressing. His parents are very neglectful. They hate Timmy. Every single day, they're abandoning him. They're not going to work. They're literally going to either a concert, a damn fight. They going to a NASCAR race, a basketball game, and they never invite Timmy. They always leave Timmy home with their abusive babysitter.
Oh no! The babysitter!
Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Turner. It's me, Vicky.
You can't spell Vicky without...
He doesn't even get to socialize with his friends because he's constantly being left isolated alone. And then when he does get to see his friends, it's in school where he's being tormented by more adults. His teacher, Mr. Crocker, is making sure Timmy fails constantly, giving him the impression that he's the dumbest nigga in the town. His friends Chester and AJ are always getting good grades. Their families actually spend time with them. They actually get video games and can afford food. Timmy hates his life. Timmy finally receives fairies, and with his fairies he finds out he can wish for almost anything. But there's stipulations. There's rules to the wishes. That's
sucks for you, man. Can't do that wish either. It's against the rules.
Timmy can't wish for love. He can't wish for money. He can't do anything that would make his life better because then he wouldn't need the fairies. It's a sick psychology.
Time for a fun fact.
And one of the biggest rules is that you can't let anyone know that you have fairies. And this is actually why Mr. Crocker harasses Timmy constantly.
How do you keep finding me?
With this genetic tracking device, it can find anyone anywhere.
Wow, that's astounding.
But it doesn't matter. You have to go home. Your secret is in great danger. Trust me, I'm from the future. I know what happens today.
He tried to warn Mr. Crocker, but his dumbass fairy nigga Cosmo ruins everything like he usually does. He goofs up the entire situation and then lets the entire town know that Mr. Crocker has fairies. This was obviously a major violation. Mr. Crocker's fairies were poofed away and his memory was erased, and now he's a loser. And this is probably why Mr. Crocker is always harassing Timmy. It's because Timmy took away the childhood that Mr. Crocker never really had. Mr. Crocker?
Why are you in my office, Timmy?
I want to talk to you about this.
Take a seat. What's wrong with it? You got it wrong. You deserve an F.
How did I get an F? This is obviously right. This is correct.
Here we fucking go. You got it wrong, so you got an F, Timmy. I don't understand.
What is your problem? You always pick on me. Like, literally, I've been held back 6 times.
Timmy, no one is picking on you. You deserve an F.
What is your problem? I studied all night for this quiz, and you gave me an F? You didn't even look.
You know, F doesn't just stand for failure, right? You know what else F stands for?
Oh, no. You're a tweaker.
Where are you going, Timmy?
So there's been multiple conspiracy theories about Fairly Odd Parents, but one that actually makes the most sense is that Wanda are a metaphor for antidepressants. They're a metaphor for drugs. And it kind of makes sense. See, that nigga Mr. Crocker, he tweaking off something. It literally looks like he's having withdrawals. There's no way. He do some first of all, they need to do some damn background checks, because how is he allowed to teach the class? He's always harassing Timmy. Do they not do background checks?
I can't believe it's finally over. I wonder how they found that syringe of heroin in his car.
Hello, class. Which one of you nicktards snitched on me? I know it was your bitch ass Timmy. Oh, make it stop!
See, most children in abusive homes have mental illness. Most children in homes like Timmy Turner deal with extreme emotional turmoil from always being put in survival mode, dealing with problems such as depression and anxiety, and never learn healthy coping mechanisms because they lack the access to a normal support system. And this may not just be because the parents are assholes like Timmy Turner's parents. The family may just be poor and have to constantly work, leaving the child neglected, never giving a child a fair chance to spend time with the family, and lacking what the child needs, a normal support system. In these cases, children aren't fully evaluated because they're under free healthcare, so they aren't given therapy and they're most likely given the wrong meds, furthermore creating a dependency. Because when these children grow into adults and they no longer receive this healthcare, unless they randomly come up with some bread out of nowhere, they usually resort to cheaper forms of medication to soothe their anxiety and depression, and that leads to harder drugs. Raw dogging with no therapy and no one to talk to. They don't understand the depth of their mental illness because they were never taught that, because they were never given the proper resources as a child because they couldn't afford it or no one gave a fuck about them. And this is why the wishes of the fairies barely scratch the surface, is because they're a metaphor for drugs. They're searching for the resemblance of something that they never had growing up, and it's happiness. They're just broken children. These fairies, aka drugs, keep the user in the mindset of a child, in the facade that everything's gonna be okay, and not fixing the full problem. You can't wish for love, you can't wish for any of that, because provide any of that, it ruins all of that. And once you do establish money, a family, love, or any of that, you don't need the drug. And that's probably why Mr. Crocker is tweaking out right now, because that on crack his weed from him when he was younger, and now he doing crap. Why he acts like this? I'm a genius. What? But here's the skit. I wish I had fairy godparents. My life is the worst.
Thanks to this motherfucker. Whoa! Are you a fairy godparent?
You see the drip, nigga? Of course.
In my living room? Yeah, man. In the flesh. Finally. I knew all this suffering would finally come to an end. It will, man. We're gonna change your life forever, me and you. If I'm forever your fairy godparent, you can wish for anything. What's your first wish? I'm gonna just cut to the chase. I wish to not be poor anymore. You urban kids stay trying to wish to get yourselves out the projects and shit. You know I can't do that. That's against the rules.
Rules?
Yeah, there's rules to wishes, man. You can't wish for monetary items and stuff. You can wish for pretty much anything else, though. Just pick a different wish. Pick a different wish.
I wish for my parents to stop neglecting me.
You got it. Sucks for you, man. Can't do that wish either. It's against the rules. Do I need to pull them up for you?
There's no way. You're literally f***ing useless.
I don't know who the f*** talking to, but you're the one wishing for shit I can't do. How about you do something within my job description?
Oh my gosh. Where is your magic? Like, this doesn't even make any sense.
Aren't you a 9-year-old? Why are you sitting here complaining? You can wish for milkshakes, monster trucks. Be a cool kid. Why are you wishing for all this depression shit?
What am I going to do with a milkshake?
When my babysitter literally abuses me every day. These kids don't get it. Let me just get the rules. You black kids. Let's see. Aha! Right here. No wishing out of the hood. No wishing for more money. It's like the same shit.
It does not say any of... Oh, let me see that book.
Here, nigga.
Shout out to today's sponsor, Oversubscribe. I would not be able to do this without them. Literally, this video took all day because I've been so stressed. I partner up with Oversubscribe. They can really help me push out this content. I can hire an editor because I do all this editing by myself, all these scripts by myself, all the choreography for my dancing by myself. First car got flooded, and then I got a new car, and this one literally got totaled by a drunk driver the third day of me moving into my new home. Luckily, I'm able to work from home to make money, and with Oversubscribe, it'll be a bit easier and I can provide a more consistent content schedule for you guys. I'm also going to use the money to open up a studio to teach airbending because a lot of you have been asking about my dance style and want to know how to dance like me. I'm going to constantly progress and improve throughout the year with Oversubscribe and you guys. You guys can donate, but it's not like a donation. It's an investment because you get money back. Better skits with celebrity guests, merch, and a producer, so my music will be a bit better. We can do this together, so click the link in my bio or the link in the description and let me know if you guys are interested so we can get the ball rolling. I'm trying to collab with way more fashion brands, make way more music, do more skits, and I'm even trying to get a Netflix original. And with your guys' help and oversubscribe, we can definitely do this year. Thank you guys.
Blood oath is fulfilled.
Yay! To the Mesosphere! Finally, we can die!